Chapter 9, Test Review. A declarant is the person who originally made a statement. Hearsay rule applies to more than just oral statements and written statements. It can also be audio, video. And hearsay can be admissible in court even if the declarant is unavailable to testify. There's different variables to that. A statement made by the defendant falls under the admissions exception to the hearsay rule in a criminal trial. Silence when a police officer is accusing a person of committing a crime is not considered an adoptive admission. All statements by a co-conspirator are admissible against other co-conspirators at trial. That's false. Not all statements are. A statement qualifies as spontaneous only if it was made while the declarant was still under the stress and excitement of the event. Statements the defendant made during the time the crime was being committed can be admitted as contemporaneous declarations. Testimony about reputation is admissible at trial depending on the circumstances. Prior and consistent statements are admissible to impeach the person who made them. Let's see here. A co-conspirator's statement can be used at the trial of another conspirator if the statement was made during the course of the conspiracy. So that's where not all statements can be used, but statements can be used if they were made during the course of the conspiracy. When would a statement made to the police officer qualify under the spontaneous statement exception to the hearsay rule? When the victim makes the statement before the officer asks questions. For spontaneous, it has to be before questioning. Under the mental and physical state exception to the hearsay rule, the statement must be made about currently existing mental or physical state. To be admissible under the reputation exception to the hearsay rule, the statement must be based on reputation among associates in the community or in the community. The ancient documents exception to the hearsay rule is used to admit old documents that have been treated as though they are authentic. And that's the end of Chapter 9, Test Review.